Want to know the diff between Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto? Okay, let me explain it to you. If you're thinking about traveling Japan, you'd probably consider these three cities. If you haven't been to Japan, you wouldn't know their differences. So let me fill you in. Starting with Tokyo, it's located on the east side of Japan, then Osaka and Kyoto are quite close together on the west side. So broadly, it's Tokyo here in the middle, and then Osaka and Kyoto. Osaka and Kyoto are super close, so you could probably hit both at the same time. That's the sort of distance it is. But if you intend to head from Tokyo to Osaka, that's a long trek. Keep that in mind. Among these three, Kyoto's easiest to explain. It's an ancient city with tons of shrines and temples. It's got a rich history. Tokyo is the current capital of Japan, but about 1,000 years ago, it was Kyoto. So, for history buffs, there's heaps to appreciate in Kyoto. Tokyo, as the current capital, has a variety of high-rises and also older traditional neighborhoods like Asakusa. There are historic sites and iconic buildings. Tokyo has a balanced mixture. There's a nice contrast between the modern and the traditional. I've only been to Osaka once though. Not that I'm too fond of it, maybe because I grew up near Tokyo, but to each their own. Osaka's got its own history and modern skyline too, just not as many temples as Kyoto. But honestly, compared to Tokyo, Osaka feels even more congested, almost suffocating. I'd even go as far as to say it's a concrete jungle, lacking much of the greenery you'd find in Tokyo. I've only visited Osaka Castle Park once, but it struck me like that. To sum up, consider Kyoto's history, it's worth a visit. Tokyo's, well, it's Tokyo, always worth a view. Osaka's got what Tokyo has generally, but if it's your first visit, I'd suggest Tokyo. Kyoto if you have time. Osaka only if you've got spare time. Personally, not a fan of Osaka. Osakans aren't too keen on Tokyo either. There's a bit of rivalry. Anyway, for those who are considering a visit to Japan, hope you find this talk useful.